Hey everyone, welcome back to Black Myth Wukong. So from this particular shrine we're just going to carry on with progression. I'm going to introduce you to Cloud Step. So you really want to bring this guy back here, because there's an archer coming up and he's a pain in the butt. Alright, so once this guy's taken out, we've got Cloud Step from the previous boss. Alright, so R2 and triangle. This will create a dummy. Alright, right there, that things will target. Also, you're invisible right now, so it's limited time only. Gives us a little bit of a critical strike on people, which is great. We have the archer over here. Alright, and again, Cloud Step's really helpful here, because you've got a long, narrow path. We're going to drag this guy out. Of all the spells, Cloud Step will regenerate the quickest. Alright, so what we're going to do is Cloud Step. Kill him. Yep, so you got little dude in the background being like, hey, use it. Alright, this is where things get a little bit tricky, because we've got this guy up here, there's a whole bunch of archers as well as a big guy. So, first thing we're going to do is run past all of this crap. Alright, we're going to run past big dude. We're not going to worry about him just for the moment. We're going to take this guy out who's on the ledge over here. If he stops shooting me with arrows. There we go. Alright. Come back. We're going to fight this dude over here behind the rooftop. Alright. Now we have enough for a charged heavy. I'm going to use it against the big guy. Take him out, because otherwise he's going to be a pain. Right, from here, again, we're going to tackle the guy over this way. Alright, there's one more on a rooftop over here that we want to take out. Nice. And with this guy here, you just want to run over to this side. Now, this is where you sort of learn a little mechanic that I didn't learn for ages. You want to jump and press triangle. That will give you that extra boost to get back up on the ledge. And take him out from here. If Big Dude is still around, he can knock you from the bottom, so just try to take him out before you get to that ledge. Alright, once those guys are all finished, we're going to come over to this rooftop up here. No, we're going to go underneath it, sorry. And come down. There's an enemy here that he has a spirit attached to him. Alright, I think it's a wolf assassin. I think that's what he's called. Alright, if we can just charge up a heavy. There we go. May as well immobilize. There's nothing strong between here and the next shrine. There we go. Grab his spirit. Excellent. Alright, I don't think there's anything here. That is fine. We have a chest, which is great. Alright. Ginsig. And this little ramp over here will take us back to the main area. So from here we're just going to progress further. May as well top ourselves up with healing. There are a couple of archers coming up, and we've got a celestial pill that we can grab as well. Alright, grab the pill over here. As soon as we're done with this, I'm going to go into Cloud Step. Cool, raise the max stamina, nice. Alright, we are going to take out this archer. And I believe that's it for enemies. Grab the Ginsig. Maybe two more. Yeah. Oh, three more. Okay. Nice. Right, so from here, follow the stairs up for a shrine. And this is the final shrine of the chapter before the final boss of the chapter 1, obviously. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to rest. Now, if you haven't managed to pick up the Jade Lotus curio, which that drops, it's got a chance of dropping. This is my one of... Sorry, I have a couple of gripes with this game, but the main thing that is more time consuming than anything is the random drop stuff. Pain in the butt. But that is okay, still brilliant game. So what we want to do is go to outside the forest. Alright, keep in mind if you are farming for plant-based items to drop, e.g. seeds, curios, soaks, anything like that, you want to wait half an hour between farming these things because they respawn after half an hour. The main route we're taking is just quickly, I'm going to try and ignore as many enemies as possible. Alright, so we want to come over here to the right hand side of the bridge. We have one here. I'm going to follow the water. Alright. Should have another one somewhere around here. I guess not. Oh, we do. It's right over there. Haha. Alright, then we're going to go up to the waterfall here. Up the path. I can never remember the exact placement. Just one here. Alright, so that's 3 that you can farm. I feel like there should be more around here, but that's the main 3 that I've been able to go for. Just running back quickly to make sure I didn't miss any. Is there another one at the end of this river? Yep, that's ginseng. But that is fine. So yeah, that farming route, probably going to be your best one so far. If you do want to do that every half hour or just, you know, watch an episode and then go check that out, that'll be absolutely fine. Alright, from here we are going to go back to... Actually, you know what? We'll go to the Bamboo Grove. We'll upgrade our gourd because we did pick up an awaken worm, or wine worm, previous episode, which is great. Also, we've got time to kill in this episode. So, from here, going to go back to Monkey Dude. Alright, so upgrading that recovers more health upon using gourd. Eventually, it's going to unlock another soak slot. So we'll be able to use 2, and then once we fully upgrade it, we should have it to 3. You do pick up more of these alcohols too. I feel like they have their specific uses, but for me personally, I just always stick to the coconut wine just because that's the more generic and more focused towards like any sort of build. Alright, from here we're just going to transport back to the final boss. Blackwind Cave and Bodhi Peak. Alright, and one final thing to check on before we go fight the last boss of Chapter 1. You want to come over here to your journal. If you're trophy hunting, you'll want 14 lesser Yogwai, 4 out of 4 Yogwai chiefs, 3 out of 5 Yogwai kings, so this is normal, alright, and 2 out of 3 characters at this point, because a few of them will unlock by finishing off the chapter, so that is fine. Yogwai kings, there is always going to be one missing by the end of the chapter, because there's a particular boss fight we can only unlock from chapter 2 minimum. Alright, you saw that waterfall that we just approached before while we were farming for Jade Lotus. That waterfall opens up and becomes a boss fight of itself. We'll be doing that next, I don't know, 3 episodes, I guess, maybe 4. Anyways, from here what you want to do is you want to make sure your fire mantle is equipped. Fireproof mantle is equipped. This guy is a very good spirit to have for this. He deals a lot of damage quite quickly. I do want to craft some extra armor if I can. I cannot because I do not have silk. That's annoying. Can I buy silk? I cannot. Alright, so never mind. What do we got? 12 minutes in. Plenty of time. This guy can be a bit of a pain in the butt, but we'll just go through this as we come against it.
He once told me, out of sight.
Alright, so first thing we want to do is run towards him. He's going to do a little like smoke thing and go that way. You just want to dodge towards that. Now, much like the previous boss, when he goes into smoke form later on, you do want to use Immobilize on that. That'll knock him straight out of it. This guy can be incredibly powerful with his little hits that he does. Alright. So those little short bursts, don't worry about immobilizing him. It's when he sticks to that sort of cloud that you want to immobilize him. But the trick here is to get behind him. Alright, we'll use this guy so he has time to regenerate. About halfway he'll set the arena on fire more, which is when you use the fireproof mantle. Dodging towards those attacks is going to save your life. Alright, knock him out of that crap. Alright, so this is where he starts using the fire-based stuff. So we will use Fireproof Mantle. Alright, this is where he sticks to his sort of smoke cloud. Immobilize will knock him out of that. You do want to use Shadow Step. Always a good little knock for him. And from here we'll just go into Transformation, finish him off. There we go. So, pretty quick kill if you know what you're up to. Alright, so for completing chapter 1 we get a relic. We'll go into that in a second. Should be about level 20 by now. Alright, we've got a few crafting materials, which is great. We got some silk so we can get some more armor as well. Yogwai core, which is awesome. Mind core. Nice. Alright, from here what you want to do is instead of going to the next chapter, you want to come into your start menu. So relics, you can choose a perk from this. Every New Game Plus cycle you go up, your perks stay here and you can choose a second one, and so on and so forth with the third. So for this one, let's see, considerably increases focus gain upon consecutive light attacks, which is not bad. And Unveiling Strike cooldown is probably the one I'm going to go for, I think. I use that the most. From here, self-advancement, we've got 3 levels, may as well. So we will be grabbing... Ooh, or this one. Deal additional damage to the enemy based on their remaining health. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Alright, now we have a 4th focus point. This behaves a little bit differently than the other ones, so you can't charge your 4th one up. What will happen is, if you've got 3 focus points waiting to be used, you can attack your opponent until that 4th one is charged. Once you get your 4th one, it can deplete, so you need to use it very quickly, and as you can see on the right hand side, you do an awesome power move. So I mean, that thing is great, honestly, for bosses and stuff. Whacks the crap out of them. Anyways, from there, your equipment is fine. Journal, so if we come over here, again, 14 lesser Yogwais, 4 out of 4 Yogwai Chiefs, we've got 4 out of 5 Yogwai Kings, which is great, that's exactly what we need, and 3 out of 3 characters. As for your meditation spots, we have 3 out of 3, which is great, and that's all you need to know going into the next chapter. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, I'll see you here next time for chapter 2 of Black Myth Wukong.